So there's something about slowing down and taking time for yourself that feels so important, especially at this stage of life. And today I wanted to enjoy the beautiful weather. It's going to be about 60 degrees here in Michigan, and spring is just around the corner. And I want to get some movement in and spend time at a little nearby park with my book and just a little escape from the everyday routine. I also want to stop at Trader Joe's. They'll be nearby too. And later I'll be making a simple but delicious salmon dinner since my husband is getting home late. And of course, I have my pedometer with me. I love seeing how much I move throughout the day. So if you're looking for a little inspiration to slow down and enjoy the simple moments, I'd love for you to spend the day with me. Before heading out, I always make sure to pack the essentials. I'm bringing my book, a water bottle, and my Swell bottle for coffee after my walk. My pedometer is ready to go, and I have my sunglasses to block the sun, and of course a little treat, some cashews from Costco and a Lindt caramel bunny for a sweet reward at the end. And next, I put on my New Balance tennis shoes. They're so comfortable and perfect for walking. I always feel ready to go once these are on. And now it's time to get my coffee ready. I filled up my Swell bottle with fresh coffee so it stays hot while I'm walking. I love bringing a to-go cup with a spoon and some half and half so I can make it just the way I like it when I sit down to enjoy it later. And since no walk is complete without a little treat, I set aside some cashews and a Lindt caramel bunny, a small but perfect pick-me-up after I get my steps in. Then I reset my pedometer and clipped it to my waist so I can start tracking my steps right away. And finally, I packed everything up and made sure I had it all. I also keep a crossbody carrier in my car so I don't have to carry too much while walking. I found it on Amazon, just like my pedometer, and it's been so handy. Before leaving, I took a moment to look outside. The day was absolutely perfect. 60 degrees, sunny with just a slight breeze. The kind of day that makes you want to be outside as long as possible. I first saw this idea on TikTok, Pinterest, and Instagram, and the moment I did it just spoke to me. I knew I had to try it for myself, so I got everything I needed, set it up, and I have to say it has made such a difference in helping me eat healthier without even thinking about it. Before I go for my walk, I always fuel up, and today I opened my fridge to my very own homemade salad bar. It feels like something you'd see at a restaurant, but it's right here in my kitchen. I bought these containers from Amazon and they hold everything I love: fresh tomatoes, cauliflower, broccoli, cucumbers, my favorite cheeses and carrot sticks. I also added lettuce, hummus, and chickpeas, and for extra protein, I prepped some chicken salad, sliced chicken strips, and boiled eggs. And because I love a little sweetness, I even added some strawberries. I also made sure that all my favorite salad dressings were easy to grab, so I keep them on the fridge door right where my husband and I can find them. And to make things even easier, I stocked a kitchen drawer right next to the fridge with everything we need: nuts, dried cranberries, tortilla strips, croutons, and even some bowls. So everything is ready to go. One of my favorite things to do is mix 2 different salad dressings to create something new. It adds variety and it keeps things interesting. It was the perfect way to start my afternoon: light, fresh, and so satisfying. There's something about getting outside and moving your body that just feels so good, especially at this stage in life. It doesn't have to be a big workout. It's just about staying active, being intentional, and finding joy in the simple things. Walking has become one of my favorite ways to reset, clear my mind, and enjoy a little time to myself. And the best part, it's easy, free, and something we can do at any age. So here are some simple tips for walking. Turn it into a social walk. Invite a friend for a walk and a catch-up session. Sometimes I love to walk solo, just listening to the sounds of nature, the birds singing, the trees swaying, the fresh air filling my lungs. It's amazing what a short walk can do for your mood. Let nature be your therapy and pay attention to little details on your walk. Other times, I bring a podcast, an audiobook, or a playlist to make the time even more enjoyable. If you're walking solo, listening to something inspiring or entertaining can make your walk feel like a treat. Changing things up helps too. Sometimes I take a new trail or I'll explore a different park. I'll walk in a different direction just to keep things interesting and fresh. And I love tracking my steps with my pedometer. It's a little way to stay motivated, and I like to set small goals for myself, whether it's 5,000 steps before heading home or walking 20 minutes 3 times a week. On days like this, I also like to pause for a moment. I find a peaceful spot and just take it all in. Maybe read a little, enjoy a snack, and let the world slow down for a while. I love keeping remembrances of the day. I take photos of beautiful spots along the way. And knowing I have a little reward waiting for me makes it even better. Maybe it's a cozy tea when I get home, a favorite book, a relaxing bath, or even just a few minutes to relax are all part of a self-care ritual. The older we get, the more important it is to keep moving, not just for our physical health, but for our mental well-being too. Walking isn't just about exercise, it's about feeling good, staying present, and taking care of ourselves in a way that's gentle, enjoyable, and doable every day. After such a peaceful and refreshing walk, it was time to pack up and head home. But before I left, I took one last look around just to take in the beauty of the day. It's always nice to pause for a moment, appreciate where you are, and just breathe before moving on with the rest of your day. So here's your little reminder to do the same. Take a break, get outside, and even enjoy just a few moments for yourself. You deserve it. Once I got home, I set everything down and just took a moment before continuing on with my day. I brought in my Trader Joe's bags, unpacked my things, and got ready for whatever was next. It always feels good to step back inside after a walk, refreshed, reset, and ready for the rest of the day. Okay, so I'm back from my walk. It was just a gorgeous day. I stopped and had my coffee. I read my book. I had a little snack. And then right down the road from there was Trader Joe's. So I did go and I got a few things. Some things they still don't have that I really love. One of my favorite things, their shelf-stable whipping cream. And they only get that during the holidays. And so I have to wait a little while for that. But once they do, then I grab a lot of them because I use them a lot. But anyway, so let's take a look. I got these organic corn chip dippers. I love these. They're really thick. They're like those Frito scoops almost, but they're cheaper there. So I grabbed these. I grab a couple of these actually. And then I was interested in having some pretzel sticks. I like to have pretzel sticks for a snack, and maybe like dip it in some hummus or something like that. But I like something like this. These are baked in honey, so I bought a bag of those. And then they started getting out some of their Easter things there, and they had these really cute break apart bunnies. And so I got one of these just to try out. I think this will be a lot of fun. I might give it to my son because he might enjoy like trying to crack this open or whatever, and then see what's inside. But I got one of those. Those were really cute. And then they had these bunny bars, and they're sort of like those barks, those that you make with all the candy in them and everything, but these are shaped like a bunny. So I thought this was really cool. It's milk chocolate. So I got one of those. And then they had these chocolate truffle eggs, and these were just beautiful. So I bought a few of these to put in the Easter baskets and stuff that I put together. So I thought these were kind of cool to have in all the different colors that they were in. Then I get these. I like these to snack on. This is like these white cheddar corn puffs. So I bought a bag of these. I love stuff like that for snacking on in the afternoon. I usually put a little bowl and I fill it up with just a little bit of what I'm hungry for, and then I have that. And then I got some whole grain waffles for breakfast. These are new. These are these crispy oatmeal cookies. So I bought some of these. I'm going to try these out. I've never tried these. They have sea salt on them and they're oatmeal, and I love oatmeal cookies. So we'll see what this tastes like with the sea salt on them. I'm kind of interested to see what this tastes like. So I'll let you know when I try those out. I always buy these. These are multigrain pita bite crackers, and I love these for dipping into hummus. Or having, like, when I have my chicken salad, I'll use these instead of bread, and I'll dip my crackers into the chicken salad. So I got some of those. And then I get this. I love this cheddar cheese spread. It's great with crackers. It's great with, pretzels. Just anything that you want to dip this in or spread it on, even spread it on a sandwich or whatever. But it is a cheese spread, and it's really, really good. They make another one during the holidays. I think I've shown that before, and it's equally good. So I got some of that. I like a little bit of onion dip once in a while, and I love theirs because it's caramelized onion dip. So I use that sometimes to dip the dippers in, the corn dippers. I usually take that and I'll dip them in with the onion, caramelized onion dip. So I like that. And then I put these in the air fryer. These are Trader Joe's hash browns. You can put them in, it doesn't say it on the back, but I know that you can put them in the air fryer. So I'm going to try that out this time. Otherwise, you can put them in the oven, which is kind of cool too. And that's like for breakfast time. And then my favorite pizzas, they had those this time. Sometimes they don't have them, but it's a mushroom and black truffle flatbread pizza. And if you've never tried this and you've got a Trader Joe's near you, this is amazing. So I make this sometimes for my lunch or a dinner, on those days that we want to just make something quick. I get that. And then they have my ciabatta rolls. I get those. I use those for sandwiches. I use those when I have soup, and I like a bread with my soup. I'll put this in the air fryer and get them nice and crunchy, and this is like perfect for that. And also for the pressed sandwiches, I like using these for that on the George Foreman grill. And then let's see, I get their blueberry muffin mix. I like to have this on hand. This lasts a really long time, so that's why when I go to Trader Joe's, I buy a bunch of things because I don't go there all the time. It takes me a while to drive out there. So when I do, I just grab the things that I know that I'm going to use. And these are great for for breakfast and stuff. Like I'll have yogurt and I'll make some of these blueberry muffins, and I'll even make the streusel to go on the top of these. So just to add a little extra to the muffins. I love those. And then my favorite candy bar are these wafer cookies. Now, when I was growing up, my mother used to take us to this German import house, they called it. And they had all these German cookies and treats and stuff like that. And there was this certain cookie, I think they called them Toggies or something like that. And you can't find them anymore around here. They used to have them a lot of times around here, but these actually had that same exact taste as those. And so when I see these, I buy a bunch of these. I get them for my son. I have them on hand for when people come over, or I'll put them in baskets for people because I know they taste really good. And then of course I'll have one too. And I might like cut it in half and then have like half of it one day and half another day. Because there are a lot of calories or whatever, but if that's what you're looking at, then that's fine. And then I decided to try this. This is a caramel sauce. Sometimes we have some ice cream, and then I like to put some caramel sauce on top of my ice cream. So I thought I'd try this. It's a Trader Joe's caramel sauce. So I'm going to try that out. So that's everything that I got at Trader Joe's. If you've got any like really good recommendations, I'd love to hear it in the comments below. But that's what I did today. I did my walk. I had my coffee. I read my book outside. I enjoyed the weather. It just feels like spring, and I'm so excited about that. And I did a little shopping. So now we're going to put this away, and and we will move on to dinner. It's getting close to that time. After such a peaceful day, I wanted to keep dinner simple and cozy, something quick but still delicious. Before I got started, I opened the windows to let in that fresh evening air, and there's just something about a light breeze while cooking that makes everything feel even better. And tonight I'm making salmon in the air fryer, super easy, no fuss. I plugged it in, got it preheating, and while that was going, I microwaved some cauliflower and rice because let's be honest, some nights easy is best. I plated everything up just in time for my husband to get home from work. It's Friday night, the start of the weekend, and today has been all about keeping things relaxing, so dinner should be just as effortless. So tonight for dinner, I cooked up in the microwave some whole grain rice, and then I also got a frozen bag of cauliflower. We like a little cheese on top of ours just for a little flavor. Sometimes I'll take it and I will roast it, but today I just wanted to be really quick. And then these are salmon patties from Costco. So if you've never tried those, they're in the frozen section. And we get a big bag of those and we have those every once in a while. And then I love this tartar sauce. So I'll put a little bit of that on top of the salmon patty. And then I love to have some iced tea. So I'm going to have some iced tea. My husband has some water. He doesn't eat the rice because he doesn't do the carbs or anything, but he does do the cauliflower and the salmon. So that's what we're having for dinner. Sometimes the best days aren't the busiest ones, and today was all about slowing down and enjoying the outdoors and taking time for things that bring me joy. And I got my steps in today. I enjoyed a peaceful meal, and now I'm ending the day the best way I know how, with a warm cup of tea, a Hallmark movie, and just a little more reading because I couldn't resist. I hope this video inspires you to take time for yourself too, whether it's a quiet walk, a cozy evening, or just simply doing something that makes you happy. Thanks for spending the day with me. I'll see you in the next video. I'll be getting ready for our Easter festivities, so there's going to be lots of inspiration coming your way. Hey friends, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you found some fun and budget-friendly ideas to bring into your home. A special shout out to all my subscribers. You guys are amazing. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss a video. I post weekly with more home decor, party planning, and DIY goodness. Also, check out my shop at Grin and Print on Etsy. I've got some fun games, printables, and party supplies that I know you'll love. Thanks again for all your support, and I'll see you in the next video.